Hello everyone, and welcome back to a brand new episode of turning your drawings into FNAF Animatronics. We have a lot more drawings than usual in this one, but before jumping in, if you want to have a chance to be featured in future episodes, make sure to stay till the end. I'll tell you everything you need to know. But until then, our first drawing comes from Daniel. Hey, I'm Daniel, and I'm a Brazilian artist on Twitter. I drew this Springtrap redesign a while ago, but eventually I decided to make him his own character. Maybe you could try to model him. If not, that's fine. Like your content, by the way. Keep up the good work. Thank you for your submission, Daniel. Let's jump right in. I've been doing this long enough to know that relying only on the drawing, especially one like this, would most likely mess up both the design and the proportions of the model. So before doing anything else, I made a small sketch to help with the symmetry, and to spare your eyes in the process. While working on the mask, I might have felt brave or something because I decided to make the muzzle by extruding the faces instead of using a separate mesh like I usually do. Surprisingly, it worked out really well. So maybe, just maybe, I might become a decent 3D artist. After adding the nose, I moved on to the jaw, and immediately I began regretting my previous statement. I wasn't happy with it at all, so I borrowed one from Ben, a model from episode 3. Sadly, his donation wasn't enough, even after trying to match it to Springtrap's jaw, so I borrowed another one. This one eventually worked really well with the mask, so I kept it. Also, this feels like a good moment to thank all the models that donated parts to our I'm too lazy to make it from scratch, so I'll just steal it foundation, a proud supporter of the Work Smart Kids initiative. Your sacrifice will not be forgotten. After a quick trip to the dentist and a brand new pair of ears, I moved on to the body. A few adjustments and some color later, I realized I forgot the whiskers, so I fixed that really quick. Then I started working on the vest. It looks a bit weird right now because of the belly, but don't worry, Daniel, that was handled off camera professionally. Once the suit was done, it was time to add the endo. Thankfully, I already had one similar to a spring lock endo, which made the whole process much faster. From there, I moved on to the corpse, and since this was my first time making one, I can confidently say I'm extremely happy it's barely visible. The rest of the body was made the same way Scott did Springtraps, using lots of donut-shaped meshes and curves, before finishing things off with holes in the suit and his axe. I'm really happy with how this one turned out, and I hope you like it too, Daniel. I also made a fixed version just for fun, which I'll be sending as well. And while you check your emails, let's move on to the next drawing. Hello Weirdos, I'm Alan, and this is my OC, Bucky the Bear. I would be very happy if you turned him into a 3D model. Bye-bye. Thank you for your submission, Alan. I'll do my best. It actually felt kind of nice moving into a more kid-friendly space. After matching the mask shape to the drawing and taking care of the eye sockets, I felt brave again and decided to make the muzzle the same way as before. Did it work as before? Well, as you can see for yourself, let's just say that this place is not as kid-friendly as I thought. I'm pretty sure not even a mother could love that face. Well, back to the old methods, I guess. Wow, what a surprise. The jaw didn't behave here either. Spoiler alert, it's gonna happen a lot in this video. As soon as I made the bucket and added some missing elements, I started working on his torso, even though I knew I would steal one later on. I was probably just trying to shake off the feeling of guilt. Didn't really work out though. Even though this is basically a stylized version of classic Freddy, I'm really proud of how it turned out. And since there were more drawings similar to Alan's, simple designs based on the FNAF 1 animatronics mostly, I thought it'd be a good idea to reuse the model and do a few more drawings than usual. So alongside Bucky the Bear, we also have Franic's Georgie the Dog. I made this one by modifying the head of my Bub animatronic, a model inspired by Secret of the Mimic, and a character from my upcoming fan game, The Flip Side. I've been working on it for a few months now with my good friend Toaster Dev and a few other very talented people. You can follow the game by using the link in the description and be one of the first to play it when it comes out. Back to Georgie. The model turned out great and maybe a little more unsettling than the original drawing. That might just be me though, so let me know what you think. And the other one is Caden Guy's Mediocre Bear. Based on the name alone, he probably would have fit right in with the mediocre melodies. But the FNAF 1 style works really well too. This one was a lot of fun to turn into 3D, especially because of all the small details that help him stand out from the other two. I really hope you guys like how your models turned out. I'll make sure to send them to each of you as soon as possible. Hey Weirdos Speed, I'm Ryan. I'm a 14-year-old artist from Canada, and I dream of making my own FNAF fan game. this character is actually for the fan game too. This is Bobby the Bear, a prototype Springlog mascot scrapped before being replaced. Hope to see my drawing. Goodbye. Big thanks, Ryan. I can't wait to start working on this one. I don't want to be mean or pretend I know things, but the longer I stare into this guy's eyes, the more the idea of him being a bear slowly fades into the ether. That said, it's still a great character design, and I bet you won't guess why I chose it. Yeah, the overalls. As soon as I finished the main elements of the mask, I had to move on to these supposedly cheeks, I guess? Usually I'm not a big fan of those, but this time they turned out pretty good for only 2 tries. The smooth tool helped a lot, I'm not gonna lie. Whoever invented it, dude, you can have my firstborn child. Before adding the rest of the elements, I didn't realize how much trouble the muzzle would give me. This time it wasn't the usual issues, it was pure perfectionism. I didn't like that the shape wasn't exactly the same as in the drawing. And by trying to fix that, all I really did was help Ryan's case. I mean, look at him now and tell me you don't see a bear. Because I do. A bear and an apology. Oh wow, I already did the body? That's strange. I feel like something's missing, but I can't quite tell what. What I can tell you is that I'm really happy. When I was about to start working on the endo, even though the temptation to check the donation box was strong, I knew I didn't have anything similar to the drawing. So I just made it from scratch. I wasn't completely sure how the torso was supposed to look, since only the limbs were visible, so I borrowed one from Endo 01. But while writing this, I realized that Bobby is actually supposed to be a Springlog suit, and the Endo 01 torso doesn't really fit, so I'll make sure to fix that off camera, professionally. And with all that taken care of, there was only one thing left to do: tear this guy up. And there you have it, Bobby the Bear in his full glory, alongside a fixed version of himself. I know I say this a lot, but I'm really proud of this one too. I hope you like it, Ryan. And our final drawing comes from 2 guys actually. Hello, my name is Marlon, and my friend is Marcelo. We're both from Brazil and absolutely love your videos. This is Ricky the Raccoon, a character we made together back in 2023, and he's kinda like a mascot between us. It would be really cool to see him in 3D. Thank you guys for your submission. Amazing design. I'll do my best. Well, this one is not so different from the rest, so instead of me yapping the same things over and over, I'll let you enjoy the modeling process. See you in a bit. And there you have it, Rocky the Raccoon in the flesh. I hope you guys like how he turned out. I'll make sure to send it back to you as soon as possible. And for those of you still watching, don't worry, I didn't forget about you. If you want a chance to be featured in a future episode, make sure you're subscribed. I'll be posting an announcement on my community tab with an email address where you can send your drawing. These announcements go up every month, usually in the first half, so turn on notifications and keep an eye out. You don't want to miss it. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you want to see more, here's a full playlist. See you in the next one. Bye bye, everyone. Take care.